Well, my name is Danny Bayha, and I'm from Délı, born and raised. We do everything from repairs of electronics equipment to right up to changing tires, welding. It's pretty well everything. And I think the great thing about having an apprenticeship in a community like this is you have to do everything. We're only an isolated community, right? So we have to do as much as we can. When I was young, we didn't have any tradespeople in our community. Like it was so we had the heavy equipment sitting on the side of the road, nobody to fix them, right? They had dump trucks and stuff that, like a small belt broke or something, and then it just sits there, nobody's able to fix it or diagnose it or try to order parts or whatever and repair them. They go to the dump because nobody can fix them. The kids get out the windows and then it's trash after that, right? And it's kind of important because, you have a grader or you have a snowblower that's down and, the runway is not clear, right? So that is sort of critical, or the fuel trucks or the water trucks that, we have to keep them going, right? And it's just not something that anybody can fix, right? A lot of them are now computerized, so you got to have a little bit of training there. So it's a bit of, we've been so far we've been supporting our community, trying to have, making sure all the equipment are running, and that there's no interruption of services, especially because of safety, right? And I've been really pushing the fact that this remediation project, they should have at least 5-6% of the whole total to go right to training. It's important that I think that this be set up so that there's an opportunity to have someone in a community be able to gain, legacy, what do they call it? Legacy, a byproduct of the program, and then it will be a success. Because you can't lose, right? If a person gets certification of some sort, it's a win-win all around, supporting their families. And if the person can train another person, it should be Délı first. And you support full-time or community members to try to, have a basis. Because in the end of the day, the small businesses like this is really the backbone of, like employment. It makes sense, if somebody gets paid a full wage to go to school to learn, and that skills that they learn is going to go be with them forever. I'm going to be, advocating for apprentices, at least in our communities. But without the support of the government, the local government, or our local government and the territorial government, it'll be pretty hard to have apprentices. I was talking to an elder this afternoon, he said, the elders were saying, teach your kids, make sure they're trained. Because one day this community like here wouldn't be isolated anymore. There's going to be a lot of people here because of our lake, which is, great. So, my daughter? Well, I'm not going to be pulling wrenches forever here. So she's slowly, I think, one more year, and then she'll be the boss.
My name's Bethany Bayha, and I'm a third-year heavy-duty mechanic. Hopefully, full-edged heavy-duty mechanic by next year. Well, like my dad said, it's a little bit of everything, right? Sadly, I do touch the heavy duty equipment stuff, all that stuff, but it's not as much as I would say the pickups they have, because there's like a lot of pickups in town, like a lot. And so that's kind of my expertise there. I'm also very good at changing windshields. I've gotten good at that. Yeah. I'd say I'm optimistic. About certain things, yes, how there's like this big project going on, more hands-on experience, all that type of stuff. So you got to think of your feet really quickly, like what you got to do. Some days it's a burden. Some other days it's, I guess I can say, gratifying, because when you solve the problem, it's just like, I did it, like I can do this, or we can do this together, whatnot.